flower. Flower is a specialized branch of limited growth which bears floral leaves that carry on sexual reproduction and gives rise to seeds and fruits. The study of flowers is called anthology. The part from where flower arises is called bract. Flowers are borne on short or long stalk which is called pedicel. The upper part of the pedicel is swollen, spherical shaped or conical which is called thalamus receptacle. Floral leaves are present on it. In a flower, 4 types floral leaves are found. These are sepal, petal, stamen and carpel. Sepal, petal, stamen, carpel. Structure function. Sepals protect the unopened flower. Petals may be brightly colored to attract insects. Stamens. The male parts of the flower each consist of an anther held up on a filament. Anthers produce male sex cells, pollen grains. Stigma. The top of the female part of the flower which collects pollen grains. Ovary produces the female sex cells contained in the ovules. Nectary produce a sugary solution called nectar, which attracts insects. Some words related to flower. Complete flower when calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium are present. Incomplete flower. Flower with one of the 4 whorl missing. Bisexual flower. Both gynoecium and androecium present in the same flower. Unisexual flower. Androecium staminate flower or gynoecium pistillate flower. Any one of them are present in the flower. Monoecious plant when both male and female flowers are present on the same plant, e.g. cocos, ricinus, colocasia, Z. acalypha. Dioecious plant when male and female flowers are present on separate plant, e.g. mulberry, papaya. Polygamous plant when unisexual, male or female, bisexual and neuter flowers are present on the same plant, e.g. mango, polygonum. Monocarpic plant. The plant which produces flowers and fruits only once in life, e.g. pea, mustard, bamboo, agave. Polycarpic plant. The plants which produces flowers and fruits many times in life, e.g. pear, mango, aclamitous flower. Flowers are naked without sepals and petals, e.g. Piperaceae. Monoclamitous flower, only one accessory whorl is present, perianth, e.g. Polygonaceae, liliaceae. Declamitous flower, both accessory whorls present in flower. Hemicyclic or spirocyclic flower, some of the floral parts are in circles and some are spirally arranged, e.g. Ranunculaceae. Cauliflory, production of flowers on old stem from dormant buds, e.g. Arthrocarpus, ficus. Symmetry of flower. If the floral leaves are cyclic arranged in a flower, then it is called cyclic flower. If floral leaves are spirally arranged, then it is called spiral flower. Floral symmetry is of 3 type: actinomorphic, radial, regular. When flower is divided by any vertical plane into 2 equal halves, then it is called actinomorphic flower, e.g. mustard, China rose, datura, chili. Zygomorphic, bilateral. When the flower is divided into 2 equal halves only by one vertical plane, then it is called zygomorphic flower, e.g. pea, bean, gulmohar, cassia. If it is divided into 2 equal halves from median plane, then it is called medianly zygomorphic, e.g. Oshamam, tulsi. But if it is divided into 2 equal halves by lateral plane, then it is called laterally zygomorphic. Asymmetrical, irregular. When the flower cannot be divided into 2 equal halves from any plane, then it is called asymmetrical flower, e.g. canna. Internodal elongation in flower. Hypogynous condition. When petals, sepals and stamens are situated below the ovary, the flower is called hypogynous, and in this condition ovary will be superior, e.g. mustard, China rose, brinjal. Perigynous condition. In it, thalamus grow upwardly and form a cup-shaped structure. Gynoecium is situated in the center and other parts of flower are located on the rim of the thalamus almost at the same level. It is called perigynous. The ovary here is said to be half inferior, e.g. plum, peach, rose. Epigynous condition. The margin of thalamus grows upward enclosing the ovary completely and getting fused with it. The other parts of flower arises above the ovary. The ovary is said to be inferior and this condition is known as epigynous, e.g. guava, cucumber and ray florets of sunflower. Notes. Bracts. Bracts are specialized leaves present in axis of flower. Bracteate. The flower which have bract is called bracteate flower. Involucre. The whirl of bracts surrounding peduncle is called involucre. Involucral group of bracteole is called involucral. Spathe in flowers. When large bract completely encloses whole inflorescence, then it is called spathe, e.g. banana, maize. Petaloid bract. When the size of bract of flower is greater than size of flower and these are of various color, then it is called petaloid bract, e.g. bougainvillea. Glumes. Small, dry, scaly bracts are called glumes, e.g. wheat, grass. Calyx. The outermost whorl of flower is called calyx. Each member of this whorl is called sepal. When all the sepals are free from each other, then it is called polysepalous condition, e.g. mustard, radish. When the sepals are fused each other, then it is called gomosepalous condition, e.g. cotton, datura, brinjal. In calyx of Masarinda, one of the sepal enlarge and form a leaf-like structure. It may be white or brightly colored. It attracts the insects and thus acts as advertisement flag. In Trapa, calyx is modified into spines and helps in protection of fruit. Enlargement spines are present on the surface of sepal which protect the flower bud. In larkspur and balsam, the posterior part of sepal is modified into a narrow tube. This structure is called sepal spur. Nectar is stored in it for insect attraction. In Asteraceae family, sepals are modified into hairy structure. It is called pappus. The pappus is a modified calyx and helps in dispersal of fruit. Duration of sepals. Caducous sepals fall just at the time of opening of flower bud, e.g. poppy. Deciduous sepals fall after pollination, e.g. mustard. Persistent if sepals do not fall and remain attached to fruit, e.g. tomato, capsicum, brinjal, cotton, datura. Sometime below calyx, a whorl similar to sepals is found which is called epicalyx, e.g. Malvaceae family. Corolla. The second whorl of flower is called corolla and each member of it is called petals. When the shape and size of petals are similar, then it is called symmetrical, while when they are not similar, then they are asymmetrical. When all the petals are free, then it is called polypetalous, while when petals are fused, then it is called gamopetalous. Forms of corolla: polypetalous. Cruciform, 4 petals are present in it. The lower narrow part of petal is called claw, while the outer broad part is called limb. These petals are arranged crosswise, e.g. radish, mustard. Caryophyllaceous. It consists of 5 petals. The claw of petals are short and the limb of petals from right angle to the claw, e.g. dianthus. Rosaceous. It consists of 5 or more petals. Claws are absent in it and limbs are spread regularly outwards, e.g. rose. Coconut. Gamopetalous. Campanulate. 5 petals are arranged like bell, e.g. tobacco, raspberry, campanula. Funnel-shaped or infundibuliform funnel-like petals arrangement, e.g. datura, railway creeper. Tubular petals are like tube, e.g. disc florets of sunflower. Zygomorphicpolypetalous. Corolla papilionaceous. 5 petals are present. Its posterior petal is largest and is known as standard or vexillum. Vexillum covers 2 lateral petals which are called as wings, and the innermost basal petals are united to form a keel or carina. Both lateral parts covers the keel, e.g. p, gram, ara. Zygomorphicgamopetalous. Corolla, bilabiate. The petal of gamopetalous corolla is divided into 2 lips. The place between 2 lips is called corolla mouth, e.g. Osmum, salvia. Personate. In this case the corolla is bilabiate but the 2 lips are near to each other, e.g. Anterinum ligulate. The upper part of corolla is long, flattened, which is attached with short narrow tube, e.g. ray florets of sunflower.